The Beast's pirates are one of the most fearsome pirate crews in the One Piece world. With more Zoan fruits than any other crew, and a leader with the highest existing bounty in the world, they are not a crew you want to mess with. But if you want to know more about them, there's a lot of interesting bits of Beast pirate trivia to learn. Number 1. The Beast Pirates is a fitting name for this crew because they have more Zoan fruits than any other crew in the series. They also have the highest number of devil fruits in general. This is because so many members have eaten smiles. Out of the Zoan fruit users, 9 of them ate natural devil fruits, 11 if you count X-Drake and Yamamoto. About 500 people gain Zoan-like abilities from smiles. That said, nobody has any standard Zoan fruits. All subgroups, including ancient, mythical, and artificial, are covered. Number 2. What inspired King's design? Oda hasn't said anything about the inspiration behind King, but one can make a reasonable guess about where he got the ideas from. King is quite similar to Raiden, a pteranodon kaiju that lives in a volcano, and that sometimes has fire-based powers. His appearance may be based on the cover of Angel of Retribution, a 2005 album by heavy metal band Judas Priest. Number 3. If Basil Hawkins lived in the real world and did something other than pirating, one might expect him to be a professional tarot card reader or something like that. But according to Oda, he'd actually be an interior designer instead. Also, he'd be from Egypt. Number 4. One cool thing about One Piece is how there are so many moving pieces that all come together to fit into a unified whole. One example of that is the fact that Who's Who, a character who would not be introduced until chapter 977, once rode on a ship that was mentioned by Lucky Roo in chapter 1. At the time, he was a government agent charged with protecting the Gum Gum fruit. Number 5. In SBS 100, Oda explained why Black Maria's Zoan form didn't look the way one might expect it to. Apparently, she uses medication to make it more attractive. I know what ya mean. I know that the hybrid form shouldn't have 2 faces, and her arms should be spider-like. However, there is no clear-cut rule for the Zoan transformations, see Chopper. Just like he manipulated his transformations, it is possible for others as well. Black Maria also feels that becoming a full spider woman isn't beautiful at all, so she must have used some drugs to change her hybrid form. Number 6. Tattoos are pretty common amongst the members of the Tobai Rappo. In fact, they're so common that only one member, Altai, lacks a visible tattoo. Number 7. If you happen to be both a One Piece fan and a fan of the French comic The Adventures of Asterix, you might have noticed some similarities between Queen and Obelisk. Both characters look a lot alike, and they also have a few things in common. Both are obsessed with a particular food that they're constantly eating. In Queen's case, that's oshiruko, a red bean, and machi porridge, while for Obelisk it's wild boar. Also, both have unrequited feelings for a woman. Queen loves Kamurasaki, while Obelisk is head over heels for Falbala. Was Oda actually inspired by Obelisk? That's unconfirmed, but given the wide range of influences that Oda draws from, it seems likely. Number 8. Sasaki's epithet is overflowing mokuri. This doesn't refer to his intense personality, but to his drinking habit. Specifically, mokuri is a style of serving sake that involves placing a cup of sake into a wooden box, and then pouring it out until it overflows into the box.